Today, we gather with heavy hearts, mourning the sudden loss of a man who was so much more than Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Actor, musician, poet, mentor, left us far too soon. His words echo the resilience and creativity of our communities, transforming struggle into strength, turning life into art. School of Thought Lunch and Learn podcast celebrate Malcolm-Jamal Warner as a spoken word artist. He performed at the Minnesota's Orchestra Juneteenth concert in 2023, Deaf Poetry Jam, and on the Breakfast Club. His piece was called Art in Motion, blended cultural pride and poetic brilliance. To his honor, I shared this poem called Art Never Dies in honor of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. You came to us with rhythm in your breath, truth in your tone, not just Theo on our screen, but a voice fully grown. This grief came like jazz, unexpected, raw, and real. Not just a headline, a hum through the soul. It cracked open something sacred. Childhood laughter, a black boy's mirror, a memory of hope and possibility. And now, a silence that arrived too soon. You dance between jazz and justice, between rhyme and revolution. You made black boy brilliance a quiet, proud contribution. You didn't just speak, you sculpture words like clay on a wheel, shaping verses with your voice that made us stop and feel. For many of us, Theo wasn't just a role. He was a reflection, the big brother, the educated, funny, safe young black man who made us feel seen and heard. Malcolm said, "We wear this oppressive air with such an oppressive flair." And we listen because it came from a man who knew art. It wasn't just for show. It was for soul. Your art was never loud, but always fierce. It moved like a river, strong, steady, sincere. Strong, steady, sincere. You showed us that manhood could be tender, thinking, whole. That poetry could be resistance and melody the soul. We grieve not just the actor, but the artist who bled ink, the brother who played bass, so the next could rethink. Now, we honor you, Mali Mal, with breath, with beat, with pen. Your motion doesn't end here, but you are wise in our expression again. So we'll keep creating as you taught us to do, because when truth is lived with rhythm, art never dies, just moves through. He once said, "The truth isn't always comfortable, but it always brings healing." And you healed our mind, one verse at a time. In Malcolm's honor, let us transform our challenges into expression through creativity, service, and compassion. Let his legacy inspire our own art in motion. Thank you for joining us on this special School of Thought, Lunch and Learn, in remembrance of Malcolm-Jamal Warner. May we carry forward his light, uplift his art, and live with the courage and depth he shared. Rest in power, Malimal. May his memory and legacy be a blessing to us all. Shalom.